I'm gonna make this short and sweet. For all these YouTube handlers, Facebook handlers, all these Twitter and everybody who think they're on top of everything. You're not. Because you can control what videos a person put out or what person doesn't put you on top. You're on the bottom just like the rest of us, as far as society is concerned. And as I tell so many people at my workplace, because I work for a billion-dollar company, a company that makes billions of dollars, billions and billions of dollars. Ancestors are with me right now. These CEOs of these companies, like Facebook got Susan Wojcicki. YouTube got Susan Wojcicki. Facebook's got Mark Zuckerberg. You got Ford, Chrysler, GM. You have Walmart, Sears, all these major companies all over, thousands of major companies that you know nothing about. Their CEOs have already purchased their ticket to get off the planet. They told us in the movie 2012. So in 2012, the planet's going to be flooded. All right? There wasn't water, because you got to understand, this is Masonic language. They're using Masonic language, the same language that they wrote down in that book called the Bible. They're using Masonic language. So when they say water, water means cosmic energy. So they have to get in a ship and go across the waters to a land that is less dangerous. Land means planet. NASA already told everyone, we found a planet that looked just like this planet. It is uninhabited. It is rich in oxygen and other resources. It has a low energy sun and moon. It is 300 light years away from this planet. But they showed us in Stargate Atlantis. What did they show us? That they created a Stargate on the land called Atlantis. All right? That's why it's called Stargate Atlantis, because they created a Stargate land called Atlantis, 2 miles underground. All right? They had their Space Hubble telescope system floating through space. All right? And they're linking into the longitude and latitude of the cosmos. And there they found a planet. Somewhere in this universe, it's in this universe, not another universe, but so far away from where we are, it provides a comfortable living for them, which means that I don't know how long they can be there. But how do they know it's uninhabited? Because they use their ships to go through the portal, and they travel over the planet. They traveled all over the planet. Then they did it again. And then they did it again. And then did it again. Because they had to make sure that nobody was there. And then they created another gateway portal on that planet, so that they can go in and out whenever they wanted to. Remember I told you guys? I said they are shuffling resources from our planet to their planet. This is their planet that they've claimed. All right. They call it Earth 2.0, but the planet is actually named Dimethus. That's planet Dimethus, but they don't know this, and they're not going to figure it out till way later. All right. They told you in the movie, Greenland, that there's fireballs. Those fireballs represents plasma energy. Loads and loads of plasma energy is going to be coming down the planet, and they had to take flight. You got to understand, taking flight, which means that they have to flee the planet and go to a new land. Land means planet. They have to flee where they are all over the world. They're fleeing so that so everyone can get to Greenland, which is a new planet. Land means planet. All right. And there they will have to start all over again. But just remember, all right, just remember, while Obama was in office, while Bush was in office, while Clinton was in office, while George Bush Sr. was in office, they were building up this new world that they had already discovered. They had already created the Stargate. They had already discovered. All right. And it's pretty much just about finished. They told you in the movie Greenland, they said, we needed people with special skills. So I'm pretty sure there are a lot of you guys who have seen, especially in the so-called white neighborhood, who have seen where you once had neighbors, all right, where you once had neighbors who just all of a sudden left. All their furniture, their cars, their everything was just left there because they're on another planet. They're on that other planet right now, and they have special skills: farming, electrical, plumbing, carpentry, construction workers, you name it, every special skill. So they told you to move in Greenland. Only those who have special skills. Then they told you to move in Greenland. They said it's going to cost $250,000. All right, your ticket is $250,000 to get on to take this flight. They had to make it seem real catastrophic, and they had to make it all cinematic, but the message was going through. All right, this was the message that they sent. So all you YouTube handlers and Facebook handlers and all these and these supervisors and these brothers and sisters, all people who are police officers or whatever else, you're doing all this work. But the CEOs and the big time millionaires of these companies that you work for, even the company I work for, they have already purchased their ticket. You remember when Obama was in office and they had the message, you can take a one-way trip to Mars, $250,000. They named that planet Mars. You're taking a one-way trip to Mars for $250,000. Huh? The message is there. And they said, what did it say in Greenland? They can only take, they said you pay $250,000 per person, and you have to make sure that no one has any illnesses. Why? Because on this new planet, they don't want anyone to have any kind of virus or bacterial infection or anything. That's why, the Queen and the Pope couldn't go, because they were old and they had a lot of illnesses and they had to kill them off. All these millionaires and billionaires that they're killing off, they have illnesses. They purchase tickets, but it's like, nope, you can't go. So this is why they're giving away money like they're giving away money right now. They're throwing it away, giving it away like it's candy, because where they're going, they don't need it anymore. All right? Understand that. They don't need this money anymore. So they showed us way back in the 80s and the 90s what life is going to be like after the millionaires and billionaires are gone. Mad Max, fighting over fuel and water and food. Terminator, you fighting for your life against artificial intelligence that they're leaving here. They showed you Waterworld. They were fighting over the last source of clean water. All right. They showed you Judge Dredd, where everything was out of whack, and all these there were people who made themselves judges, to be the judge, the jury, and the executioner, to try to keep people in line, because the millionaires and billionaires were gone. Mad Max, you had a few guys who were trying to be police officers and still trying to hold law while everybody was completely out of alignment. All right. So this is a synopsis of what's going on now, because the energy on the planet, 2020 is 2012. And what happened? Our planet was flooded with cosmic energy. And as much as they tried to keep it cold, it was not getting cold because of cosmic energy. And now, as of tomorrow, which is April 12th, April 12th is the last day of 2012. April 13th will be the beginning of 2013. In 2013, what's going to be happening? Loads and loads of plasma energy is going to be falling on the planet. And we just watching this happen. Loads of plasma energy is falling on the planet. And they're going to have to exit because it's going to be too much for them. This is why they got the underground tunnel with all the food. The food is not to be stored underground. The food was designed because they have storefronts where they're going to be trading with each other gold and silver on this new planet that they're going to. That's why they're hoarding gold and getting as much gold as they can. Gold is running anywhere from $1,700 to $2,500 an ounce. All right. Who's got that? Who among us has got that much money? Who got millions of dollars to buy several tons of gold? We don't. All right. 1 ounce is 4 quarters. That's 1 ounce of gold. 4 quarters. And they're not allowing any of the John Q public to purchase gold. All right. So I just want to spread this on to you. So all you YouTube handlers, Facebook handlers, all you guys who are supervisors and presidents of companies or whatever else, these owners and billionaires, rich tycoons, millionaires, they don't care anything about you. You're doing all this work for what? They don't care anything about you at all. Nope. They don't care nothing about you. Because they've already purchased their ticket and they've already got all of their family members that's going to go with them. They had to make sure the family members are well, no sicknesses, no illnesses, because with this planet that they're going on, they want to make sure everyone is pure. I come to prepare a place for you. In my Father's house are many mansions. That's what Jesus told them. Yeah, that's what, got to understand. Jesus is a reptilian God that's underwater. Underground. It's a reptilian God that's underground. So, yeah. They got mansions already set up. Electricity, running water. They got all this set up. So all these years that all these presidents was out here and they were creating all these sceneries or whatever else, they were doing things to keep chaos, because those who are awakened, so that the message from those who are awakened wouldn't come across to you guys. But I'm sharing it because I've been seeing this for a long time. But this is what's going on. All right, for all you handlers out there, all you supervisors and chiefs and state troopers and sheriffs and all that, they don't care nothing about you. You're upholding their laws, thinking you're doing something, and in any given time, very soon, they will leave and they will vacate the planet. So what is the purpose of giving away all the money? They told you what, when Obama was in office. You need to make sure you have 6 months to a year of food stocked up. You need to make sure you have water stocked up. You need to make sure you have seeds so that you can plant and grow food. They told you this when Obama was in office, the whole entire 8 years. And then Trump came and a lot of people didn't even hear that because they were so focused. We got a black president. Obama was telling you. You need to have a family emergency preparedness. So in case something happens, everybody can meet up at one a specific location. They told you this. So they're getting ready to vacate the planet. They're going to leave. And all your YouTube handlers, you call yourself turning people's channels off and all, thinking you're doing something. Susan Wojcicki don't care nothing about you. She hasn't bought you a ticket. You're not her family. You just work for her company. She doesn't care about you. You get locked up right now. She's not going to get the best attorney to make sure that you get out of jail. You get sick and have to go to the hospital. She's not going to make sure that you have the best surgeon. She don't care anything about you. You're replaceable. Well, get somebody else to do it. See what I'm saying? So that's the reality of it all. They're getting ready to leave the planet. And we got to figure out what to do. We got to figure out where to put trash. We got to create our own electricity. We gotta get our water system together. We got to find out where to put all the bodies, because there's gonna be bodies everywhere. We got to find out what to do. We got to, it's gonna be people. It's gonna be lawlessness everywhere. It's not so much a law. It's gonna be people everywhere doing whatever they want to do because they feel like they got the freedom to do it, because there's no one to stop them from doing it. And that's the whole part of being in balance. So just want to share that with you guys. It's over. Like you said, that's why they're giving away all the money. They say, hey, have as much money as you want. People say, oh, get all this money. Have as much money as you want. People who never worked in their life get unemployment checks. They don't care. They're giving away all the money. Extra food stamps, extra this, extra that. This is a part of the New World Order. You got to understand the New World Order. You remember I told you guys in one video, I said New World Order is not about here. New World Order is underground. New World Order, this is an underground system that they created, and they're going to have a new world in order. There's a new world in order right now. That's a new planet that they're getting ready to go to, and they're going to be the inhabitants of this planet that they say is uninhabited. All right, guys? Share it with you guys. I'll let you later. Peace.